BJP spokesperson. Mr. Chabra, the allegation is that the political discourse is being lowered each day, and it in fact is being done by both sides. Now Rahul Gandhi has been called Murkhon ka Sardar without of course mentioning his name. And we also have Advocate Nikhil Jain, but let's first take a comment from Mr. Chabra.
So what is most interesting is that you want me to comment on an absurd statement initially given by Rahul Gandhi when he was basically referring to the production of mobile phones in this country. That was the basic source of this news, and that is how the Prime Minister reacted to it. He must be reminded of the fact that the production of mobile phones in this country was almost 20,000 crores while they were in power, and it is 2 lakh crores while the Prime Minister Modi is in power. So it clearly signifies what the fact is. But unfortunately and fortunately for him, I would say, I think Rahul Gandhi is habitual of making most absurd statements in the history of Indian politics. And he tends to do so at a very, very, I would say a very convenient stage every time he wants to do it. The kind of language the Congress spokespersons, tend to say against the Prime Minister, not once, I mean, almost 100 times, and that too by the biggest of big leaders, including the Prime Minister, the kind of acts they do it. I don't think the Murk is saying, calling Rahul Gandhi a Murk is anyways, is basically lowering down that trend at all.
Okay, I want to bring in Mr. Jain. Mr. Jain,
he deserves that tag.
The retort normally is that several personal jibes have been taken against the Prime Minister as well. We've heard the niche comment, including the niche comment, and whatnot. And what the Prime Minister is responding to is a statement made by him.
See, Swati, first of all, the political discourse in the country has totally lost its decorum. Political leaders from across the aisle have been using words that are not the most parliamentary words to use, that are not the most appropriate words to use. Of course, it is the Prime Minister who's always leading the country in this. Whether it is using the 50 crore ki girlfriend jibe for Sonia Gandhi, whether it is calling Rahul Gandhi Pappu, whether it is calling him a dyslexic person, whether it is calling him a Murkho ka Sardar, the Prime Minister, I'm sorry, but he has absolutely no sense of how to speak to the people when he is in a chair that he holds. And that is the problem. And so far as Rahul Gandhi's comments on manufacturing of mobile phones in India is concerned, that is something that Raghuram Rajan, world's one of the topmost and most renowned economists, has also been saying, that India assembles mobile phones. We are not manufacturing any semiconductors. We are not actually manufacturing the components in mobile phones. What we're doing is essentially assembling the components that are manufactured in China. I'm not saying it is not a good thing. Of course, like, it's better to do something than nothing at all. But the point is that given our technical capabilities, given the kind of labor force that we have and the infrastructure that we have, we could have actually been manufacturing the components of cell phones, and we could have had generically, homegrown cell phones that are completely manufactured. But again, the problem with the Prime Minister is that instead of talking about these real issues, that where are we lacking in the manufacturing chain, he would go around making these personal jibes at people. We all remember how the Prime Minister tried to say that Rahul Gandhi had come around and said, not the Prime Minister, but the BJP had tried to tell the people that Alu dalunga sona niklega is something that Rahul Gandhi had said. But when we all saw the entire clip, we all knew that Rahul Gandhi was saying this is what Narendra Modi had said to the people.
Okay, respond.
This is the dirty politics.
Mr. Chabra, respond.
No, so I wish to ask Nikhil ji, who said niche? Who said Maut ka Sudagar? Who said these words? Are these the BJP words, or is it the Congress leaders who have said this thing? Do you really remember what Renuka Chaudhary said on the floor of the House? Do you really want me to repeat that? So the kind of language the Congress leaders have been saying, it is only, calling a Murk is not a problem. Should not be even debatable. The matter of the fact, Nikhil Bhai, if you really want to get into too much of detailing of what mobile phone manufacturing is regarding, we must also remind you of the fact that the most of semiconductors in this world, this is what the more of detailing I am giving it to you. The most of the semiconductors in this world are made by Taiwan, are made by Japan, are made by China. This is the global situation that has arisen. And I think commenting on this particular fact and making it a hue and cry out of it is not also very decent and sensible.
All right. The Congress party says that Rahul Gandhi is being targeted and that these are personal jibes taken against him, while the BJP reminds Congress of the several personal jibes taken against the Prime Minister by the Congress party and its top leaders, including Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi.